Hey guys, and today I'm gonna be reacting to the death battle episode between Yuji Itadorh from Jujutsu Kaisen and Denji from Chainsaw Man. Now, this is like the second time we get a Jujutsu Kaisen versus Chainsaw Man episode. But these two franchises, like, it's not the first time they appeared, because we had Gojo versus Makima back in 2023. We also had a Shigaraki versus Mahito, like in like the last previous season, and then we also had Bakugo versus Reze, which was literally like 2 episodes ago. So in terms of who I think is gonna win, basically, what surprises me is that, like, how frequently Death Battle is doubling up on the anime, like, characters and franchises, and the scheduling, like, it's literally only like 2 episodes after Bakugo versus Reze, but either way, I'm kind of excited for this matchup because, like, this is like among those new generation anime protagonist matchups. So in terms of who I think is gonna win, okay, let's break this down. Speed advantage, I think I'm gonna have to give the speed to Denji, because I feel like Denji should be like either like light speed or like faster than light speed plus, like with feats like scale, like dodging and like blitzing Yoru. Meanwhile, like in the past episodes that Death Battle has done, they calculated like Jujutsu Kaisen speed feats like much lower than that, since they calculated the Black Flash being like below Mach 1000, which is where they said in Gojo vs. Makima and Shigaraki vs. Mahito. Though I feel like Yuji might get relativistic speed scaling with EM wave dodging scaling from Sukuna, but I kind of give the speed to Denji. When it comes to abilities and range, I'm kind of giving that to Yuji, since Yuji's Shrine ability allows him to fire like invisible slashes like from like a distance, and his domain expansion would guarantee it hit, and that would pack a punch. Basically, crucially, like, Yuji can like dismantle the soul, which bypasses physical healing altogether. Which comes to the next part of the argument, regeneration and stamina. While I feel like Denji would be able to heal from like really severe injuries, the thing about this is that he relies heavily on blood, which can literally run out. Yuji's healing, it doesn't really rely on an exhaustible resource, like, because the healing, the regeneration in Jujutsu Kaisen, which is like based on like reverse curse techniques, it doesn't rely on like something like similar to blood. And another thing, Yuji's own blood is literally like poisonous to like living things, which would just hinder Denji's recovery. And when it comes to like power and scaling, if we're using like the material from Medulo, he would easily like reach the mid to high like megaton ranges, or even the low gigaton ranges. As for Denji, I feel like he would scale like heavily using like the Hero of Hell, and like when he like the form where he's like the Hero of Hell, like where it's like with Pachita. However, the last time they did JJK versus Chainsaw Man, Death Battle previously put like they had the black hole feat. They put the black hole feat higher. The black hole feat in JJK higher than like the falling devil feat in Chainsaw Man. Meaning they'll probably likely put Yuji higher than like those primordial threats. Basically, I think Yuji will win, though I'm kind of on the fence, because I feel like the concrete advantages that Yuji has is that his win cons are probably more straightforward and definitive. His battlefield control and superior combat skill and massively range advantages would just allow him to wear Denji down. When it comes to durability and healing, I feel like Yuji would be tough enough to survive like the initial attacks that Denji would throw and will keep healing. And I feel like for the blood drain strategy, when the fight goes on, Denji will just naturally lose blood and grow weaker, which would just make it easier for Yuji to close the distance and like land a killing blow. And it's pretty much an unavoidable finisher because like at that point, if Denji is weakened, Yuji could just deploy the domain expansion, which I don't think Denji would even see or know what would be coming, or let alone know how to avoid it, and like using soul dismantling attacks to like secure the kill. Denji would probably win if Death Battle would decide that the FTL plus speed for Denji and the Pachita's peak strength is just so overwhelmingly high than I think it is, that to the point like he would instantly splatter Yuji before Yuji can even like heal with reverse curse techniques or even react with his speed. I feel like I'm thinking that Death Battle will probably put Yuji close enough in stats to Denji to the point where like even if Denji would be like a tad stronger and a teeny tad faster, I feel like the Yuji would still be able to survive the initial onslaught and just let his superior hacks win this fight. So I kind of think Yuji will beat Denji for my prediction. So also support the official release for Groove vs. Megamind and this one. I forgot to say that in my Groove vs. Megamind reaction, which I literally just did an hour ago. 11:38 p.m. Kind of like keeping a little quiet because I don't want to. It's like really late and like I don't want to like wake up my mom or my sister, so I'm gonna keep my voice down a little bit. So
say your prayers. Yuji versus Denji. The vessel of Sukuna versus the Chainsaw Man.
Literally.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze our weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. A different vibe from Bakugo vs. Reze.
If Yuji Itadorh was one thing,
This contains spoilers for JJK and JJK Modulo. Got it.
To help others and not
Yeah.
to die alone. I promise
Yuji
would keep
Itadorh,
by joining
83 years old.
Jujutsu High, a school for up-and-coming sorcerers
5'8",
training to rid the world of curses.
6 pounds,
Essentially,
special
monsters
sorcerer,
manifested by
former
humanity's
vessel of
fears, hatreds, and
Sukuna. Likes
desires.
Jennifer Lawrence,
Just one
of
problem
course.
for Yuji.
Likes
Unlike
big
everybody
ass.
else, he didn't have a magical curse technique.
No, he
Oh
didn't.
no, he had something way
He had
worse.
something way
After
worse.
consuming a cursed finger,
Never swallow fingers, kids.
Yuji became possessed by its original owner, the king of
Ryomen
curses.
Sukuna,
Ryomen
freaking king of
Sukuna,
curses,
the
that's
most
right.
powerful sorcerer in history.
Yes, he
And
is.
Yuji's willpower
Probably even
was the
better,
only thing
stronger than
holding
Gojo.
Sukuna back from controlling his body, killing everything in sight, and taking over the world. So Yuji got to know his surly new roommate, and perhaps one day he would show him a kinder, gentler path. A classic shonen hero.
Literally the
journey if
classic
I've ever heard one.
shonen
Yuji would track down and
like
knock out the
stereotypes.
rest of Sukuna's cursed fingers before they caused any more trouble. Fulfilling his late grandfather's wish to use his strength in service of others, surrounded by friends. Helps that he's
The power
getting
of
a
friendship
first-rate
works,
education
people.
From the strongest sorcerer alive today,
Gojo.
Gojo would teach Yuji
Curse
to harness
techniques,
and manipulate
yep.
the absolutely absurd amount of cursed
Binding
energy
vows,
he
yep.
inherited from
Literally,
Sukuna's
it's most of the
cursed
stuff I
energy
said.
is basically like
Blood
evil
manipulation.
ki, And Yuji can use it to see invisible curses and enhance his already superhuman
Yeah,
strength and
literally,
martial
it's
arts
really
skills he learned
impressive.
from his gramps, making
Yep.
him a monster in close quarters combat.
Mhm.
Yuji knows Taido,
Taido.
a Japanese martial art derived from Okinawan karate. It
Mhm.
focuses focuses on agility and flexibility with the inclusion of spins, twists, tumbles, drops, rolls,
Yeah,
and
he is pretty he's pretty clever.
Like diversion
Divergent fist.
Yuji strikes an enemy so fast that his cursed energy takes a second to catch up.
Yeah.
Hitting his opponent twice and messing up their
Yeah.
rhythm. By perfecting that timing and
Buy
applying
two, get
cursed
one
energy
free,
within
literally.
1 microsecond of a hit, Yuji can achieve the Black Flash.
Yeah, the Black Flash.
Increasing the power of his hit.
Gojo
by a
stated he can
factor
perform the
of
Black
2.5.
Flash at will.
A feat that would require
Microsecond,
reaction
yep.
speeds nearly 1,000 times faster than sound.
Yeah,
It's basically
nearly 1,000.
impossible to do at will. You're so in the zone when you pull it up that it fully restores your cursed energy and boosts your output to 120%. Yuji's Black Flashes are
That
so
is
strong in
more than your
particular, the author
maximum
himself
need.
stated that 5 in a row would have been enough to instantly kill the special grade curse Jogo. Who
Jogo.
did this?
Who did that? Yep.
And this?
And that.
And
And
this?
literally
How
blew up
many has
almost
Yuji
the
ever
whole
done in a
city.
row, you ask? 7.
7
And that's not
times.
even the
6, 7.
nastiest thing about Yuji's
I'll stop.
punches. Because
Yeah, I
the
love when
soul
Mahito got
resides in
beaten
his
up.
body, Yuji learned how to target the soul itself. doing
Yeah,
damage
literally,
to opponents
can
who
do
could
soul
normally
damage.
regenerate from his hits. Yeah,
Mhm.
this pink-haired brat was a Jujutsu prodigy.
Yeah.
Perfect for Gojo's dream. You
Mhm.
see, it's lonely at the top, and Gojo wanted to train a crop of pupils powerful enough to share the burden of reforming Jujutsu society.
Yeah,
Until
reform
one
the
fateful
society,
battle
people.
when Gojo was sealed away, and Sukuna took over Yuji's body.
Mhm.
Then proceeded to, well, commit that
Commit
whole
the
mass
literal
murder
mass
thing
murder
he was
stuff.
always going on about.
Yeah.
Yeah, turns out Sukuna is evil.
Sukuna is
really,
evil.
Really, totally, completely, irredeemably evil.
Yeah,
And it
pretty
also
much.
turns out that every twist and turn in Yuji's life was orchestrated by the body-hopping sorcerer Kenjaku. In order to resurrect Sukuna and bring about the curse apocalypse.
Yeah.
In Yuji's eyes, something he was completely responsible for. And so, having failed his
Damn.
grandfather, Yuji's outlook shifted. No
Yeah.
longer would he fight to protect others, but to
Kill curses.
And after Sukuna hopped bodies into Yuji's best pal Megumi, the
Megumi.
king of curses became numero uno on Yuji's shit list.
I'm numero
Yuji's
uno.
defeated powerful disaster curses like Hanami and Mahito, survived being
Ed's
slammed
world.
so hard he cratered the earth.
Like,
And has come
yeah,
to all
cratering the
sorcerers
earth.
like Maki,
That's a
tanks
lot.
getting
That's
rammed through entire mountain ranges.
Ooh, that's
Yuji
gonna be.
also
They're
learned
gonna
how to
calculate
use
that
super
energy a
advanced
bit.
abilities like reverse curse technique to
Reverse
heal
curse
himself from
techniques,
crazy damage, like
Mhm.
getting his torso shredded into chili.
Yeah, that's
and in some
insane.
other sorcerers' cases, even regrowing,
Lost limbs.
So it takes a lot of energy to regenerate blood. So
True.
after going on a cursed
If
object,
you're sharing the
feeding
same
frenzy,
physiology as
he learned how to
the wounds,
manipulate his
usually
own
should be able to
blood speed
replicate
up
their
his healing,
regeneration.
or
Like,
fire it like a
that's
blood
what we're
beam.
doing his armor,
A
also healing from holes in his
poisonous blood
chest.
beam. All of that combined made Yuji just tough enough to finally take on the King of Curses.
So yeah, cursed
Greatly
energy
weakened after
can run
his
out.
victory against
So yeah,
Gojo.
I knew that. Oh
Literally,
yeah,
Sukuna
rip.
was still
I was
the
so pissed when
de facto
Gojo
strongest
died.
being alive. But after hitting
Like
him with
that.
a Black Flash, Yuji actually copied Sukuna's main ability.
Uh-huh.
Gojo's plan.
Gojo's
all
plan.
along. This
Mhm.
was Prime.
Yes,
With it, Yuji can slice
try,
apart
yep.
any surface he touches, an enemy's flesh, the ground beneath him,
Mhm.
even the boundary between two souls.
Yeah,
in
two
one
souls in
body.
one.
Enough hits
Yeah,
to
yeah,
toss
yeah.
those
Pochita,
two souls
Pochita.
like
I
a
think.
souped-up
Well, I
version
want
of
to see
his
how that's
normal
gonna work on
punches.
against
Even
him.
better, Yuji finally
Denji.
gained access to the most powerful weapon in any sorcerer's arsenal. A
Domain expansion.
Basically a pocket dimension created by the sorcerer where their ability will hit no matter what.
Yeah.
No contact needed. If
Yeah,
you're trapped
domain
in Yuji's
expansion.
domain, you're
You're
getting
fucked.
sliced
You're
to
fucked.
ribbons. With all
Yeah.
his power and training and righteous fury, Yuji severed Sukuna's soul from Megumi's body,
Mhm.
freeing his friend from the demon's clutches. But not before offering Sukuna one last chance at redemption, which he rejected.
Well, he
before
fucking
dying
rejected
because,
that.
well, evil.
He's fucking
Leaving
evil as
Yuji
hell.
to grow into one of the most fearsome sorcerers in history.
Uh-huh.
Turns out the cursed objects that Yuji consumed made him part cursed
Part
and slowed
cursed,
his
mhm.
aging to a crawl, giving him
Damn.
decades of training and battle experience.
Yeah, the Modulo
He's
arc.
mastered blood manipulation, can pull up
Yuji
Black
should be
Flash's
stronger than
at-will,
Gojo and Sukuna by the time of
cities apart
Modulo.
with Shrine.
Gojo creating an
Just like
earthquake
Gojo
and Sukuna
before
vaporizing
him, he
Shibuya.
became
Yeah,
the
I know about those
strongest.
feats.
But what actually makes someone truly
Surpass Gojo,
strong?
Nanami, and
For
Sukuna.
it was the power to stand alone atop
Defeated
all
Eso,
others.
Mahito,
But to
Higuama,
Yuji, it was the
Sukuna.
opposite. The only
Higuruma.
reason he had survived as long as he had was because of the mercy and sacrifice
4
of
mile
his
wide
friends.
dust
So
explosion.
Yuji brought
Damn.
together friends and allies, new and old, to create a world eventually free from curses entirely,
Mhm.
fulfilling not just Gojo's wish,
Not just Gojo's wish,
his
but also his
grandfather's as well.
grandfather's
Because
too.
if
Yeah.
Yuji Itadorh was one thing, He was strong.
He was strong. Not I'd win. I'm kidding.
Wins if there are two
This is
truths in this world,
now
two
just killing
universal
spoilers for the entire
constants
Chainsaw Man
in
manga,
space.
part
Life
1 and
sucks
2.
Then you die. Especially for the young
For
boy
Denji.
who was so
He's
poor and
18,
unlucky, he doesn't
high school
even know his
student,
last
devil
name.
hunter,
With
a
an
cannibal.
alcoholic father forever indebted to the Yakuza,
Dislikes
and a diet
cuts,
consisting
cults,
of
honey
whatever
traps,
garbage
vomit.
he could get his hands on.
Likes
All
Nayuta
Denji
Asa's
had in
themes and
this
such.
world was his dog.
Can all install one of his balls?
Sticking out of his
The
face.
hell?
Really putting the tear in Terrier. Pochita wasn't an actual dog.
No, he wasn't.
Obviously, he was a devil.
He was a devil,
Monstrous
yep.
superpowered beings literally from hell that are created by and represent
Humanity's worst nightmare.
fears. In Pochita's case,
Fears,
literally
yeah.
the personification of chainsaws. Yo,
Yeah.
he's so cute. Who would be afraid of chainsaws? They're the most versatile tool in the world.
Yeah,
Perfect for
they're
chopping
pretty-
trees, opening
they're really
cans,
versatile.
massacring your foes. Apparently,
Texas
Pochita
Chainsaw
had
Massacre.
no problem with that last part, as he and Denji hunted down and killed his devil brethren. It's a tough job, but when selling your testicles won't pay off your dad's debts, it'll do.
They'll
That
do.
is, until Denji was cornered and forced to learn about those two universal constants. Life sucks,
Life sucks.
and then you die.
Yeah, you
But
fucking-
sometimes, if you're really unlucky, there's a third option. Born from his and Pochita's contract, a literal deal with the devil,
Little contract,
Pochita would
yeah, deal
become
with the devil,
one
yep.
with Denji's body in exchange
And,
for
yeah.
Denji to live a happy life. And so the two fused into a half-human, half-devil hybrid.
Yeah,
The
Chainsaw Man.
AKA a one-man, blood-soaked devil-slaying machine.
Mhm.
The perfect candidate for the public safety devil hunters.
Yeah.
But with this piece of work,
Makima.
with nothing controlling him but his raging teenage hormones, Denji
They're
would
gonna
battle
include
all
part
of
1 and
devilkind
2.
in the hopes of one day getting laid.
Getting laid,
And he was
yep.
a natural at killing, not
He's
getting
killing
laid.
me. Yeah,
As
the
Chainsaw
former,
Man,
not the
Denji
latter.
could slice through just about anything.
Yeah.
And generate new chainsaws from any surface of his body.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
swing him
that's
around
gonna be a lot of
unmercifully
chainsaws
long
to deal with.
chains. Oh man, that's so cool. It
Yeah.
helps that Denji is
Double
incredibly
physiology,
powerful,
blood flow
lifting
regeneration,
his
chainsaws, Pochita, existence duration via consumption. I highly doubt that's gonna happen. Denji Man. Yeah, that's what the form's called, I guess.
Denji has survived being sliced to pieces, having his head torn off, being
Mhm.
dipped in demonic stomach acid for hours, and even getting
Yeah,
his heart ripped out.
a lot of stuff. And it, regeneration should also make them resistant to poison. The violent fiend is constantly exposed to poison gas and remains unharmed. So maybe that will give him a counter argument to the poison blood that Yuji has.
While his healing factor can be overtaxed, all he needs to do is
Just drink some blood and then you're fine.
And considering that chainsawing devils apart is basically an infinite blood exploit, he almost never runs out. Only
Yeah.
limited by the violence-induced psychotic frenzy he enters in combat.
Yeah.
He's
He's not crazy.
Denji might be, okay, definitely is an under-socialized.
Yeah, he is an
moron,
under-socialized.
but he's
Aside from his
surprisingly
dick.
almost always thinking outside the box and coming up with
Yeah.
so dumb they're brilliant strategies to take on
Like
devils
Yuji,
that
Denji's
should be
also
too
really
strong for
clever.
him. In short, Denji was the perfect soldier.
Yes, he
and
was.
rewarded for his efforts with something that began to resemble a happy life.
Mhm.
Aki, the
Aki.
stern older brother,
Power.
the bratty younger sister, and
Makima.
his boss, and the girl of his dreams.
Mhm.
All Denji had to do to finally score with that dead-eyed redhead was to
Grant
kill
your
the
own
most
wish.
fearsome devils in existence,
Yep.
like the Typhoon Devil,
Typhoon
who
Devil,
created
yep.
a massive hurricane.
Yep,
or
I know
the
about
Bomb
that.
Devil, who could blow up most of a city.
Which we
Or the
literally
Gun Devil,
covered
who could
in
travel around
Reze
the
Block-
world and kill
Blockover's
over 1
Reze.
million people in about 5 minutes.
Oof,
But, plot
yeah.
twist, he had to kill Makima too.
He killed
She was
Makima.
secretly the Control Devil.
Control Devil,
one of
yep.
the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Everything she told Denji
Was
was
a fucking lie.
The happy life he created, the family he made,
And
all
just
of
took
was
it
designed
all
to be torn
for power.
down, all with one
Literally
goal,
kinda similar to what
force
happened to
Denji
Gojo.
break his contract with
Against
Pochita and
Sukuna.
become her servant. Order 66ing every devil she didn't like.
Order
But
66.
when Denji
While
did
Denji has
break
been
Pochita,
separated for extended periods, this was because Denji did not want to rejoin. The two can reunite more quickly if they want to. Maybe they'll give them a counter argument to the Spandal stuff.
By cutting her up into sashimi and eating her whole.
Yeah.
A very similar solution to the Chainsaw Devil's most powerful ability.
Denji does have counter arguments against the stuff that Yuji has, so.
Like it never happened in the first place. World War II.
But soul damage though.
It's not a new
Soul damage is still on the table.
I knew not your power. He also ate the death
He also did the death devil.
Yes, Denji ate death, which means no
No one on Earth could die. That's insane.
That's messed up. Let's talk about his next romance, Asa.
Asa.
A sweet, shy, awkward girl, perhaps Denji's one true love, except for the fact that she shares a body
She shares a body with Bakuma's sister, Yoru.
the
Yep.
War Devil.
The War Devil.
Who
Yep.
herself is in love with the greatest warmonger of them all, the
The
United States of America.
America. America. Fuck
To
yeah.
drown the world in a ceaseless hurricane of blood.
Ooh.
Buddy,
Maybe
ever
we'll
consider
calculate
maybe
that.
switching to guys or something? Because
Every single girl
woman
would literally try to freaking kill you, asshole. He has an awful taste in women. More women don't like him. Look at the card, Chunks of the Earth, dodge the Spirit Battle on the Moon, the Earth, Afraid of Rize, Makima, Yoru, Santa Claus. Well, most of Pochita's blood by the gun dodge, he was low in blood and couldn't regenerate his arm. Then he was tough enough to block, so Yoru's stronger bangs. Okay. Maybe that's another argument for the thing. Dismantle. All weapons made by Yoru, like an Aquarium sword. Weapons. Organ sword. Those statues are limited to life.
With the whole world literally falling apart, Pochita realized that becoming Chainsaw Man made Denji's dream for a normal life impossible. Something Denji was always too stubborn and selfish to realize until it was too late.
Yeah, it was too late.
Pochita did what any good dog would do.
Eat himself and erase the Chainsaw Man.
From existence, creating a new world without him and leaving Denji just Denji. But maybe all this time, Denji was enough. Being Chainsaw Man could not save his loved ones, but being Denji could. Because, sure, life sucks and then, yeah, you'll die. But while you're stuck in between, chasing your dreams with your buds can help make life worth living.
Worth living, yep. Oh, the black box is,
Alright, the battle's about to start. But first, bitch calls are back. Yep. Hey, I'm Chad, the voice
they
of
gave a lot of arguments, counter arguments against all the stuff that they gave on Yuji. The bangs, the whatchamacallit, the bangs, dismantle, and even thing, shrine, maybe, which makes me a little worried. Something senses me that Denji might take it. But I want to say Yuji, but like, I'm not sure how much my prediction holds up now. Okay, I guess I'll
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
because I literally predicted Denji in my prediction. But something might tell me Denji. I'll go with, okay, Yuji or Denji. 3, 2, 1. I still want to say Yuji, but like, something tells me Denji might take it. Yeah, we'll go with Yuji. I'll still go with Yuji, even though this might go in Denji's favor or something. But I'm predicting Yuji though. Oh, he transformed into Chainsaw Man.
You're a chainsaw person?
Yeah, Chainsaw Devil. Magnet to chicks. Oh, that's not gonna help. Chainsaw instant death. Oh, we get him on the balls. Yuji. Oh, there goes his arm, but then, ow, he bitch slapped him. Sign. And he can just regrow with the limbs. Right. Boom. Ooh. Let's see. Punch.
Wait for it.
Yeah. You go.
I realized you had 2 cursed energy sources in one body.
Oh, he knows about Pochita inside him.
Speaking of,
Did not work? Oh, he already transformed. Oh, there goes those buildings. Oh, there goes that. There goes the damage. And there's scrap. Oh, domain expansion. Oh, this is not gonna work. Oh, he entered it. Oh dear. Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh crap. Yuji. Oh, there goes the arm. And there goes the limb. Oh, doom. Oh, he's able to do. Oh, he kicked him in the balls again. Oh dear. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh, this might. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Black Flash. Oh my goodness. Shrine. Oh. More blows. Oh, that's not working. Oh shit. Oh, this might not be good for Yuji. Oh, Denji's still. Oh crap. Sorry. Ooh, let's see. Flash. Oh, there goes Yuji.
And a curse. Brothers. You don't see that every day.
Damn.
Alright,
I was
Pochita.
thinking.
I wonder if that burger
Yeah,
place
there
is
was.
still open.
I still wanted to go with Yuji, but there was so much things that I was thinking. Going in Denji's favor, though. To counter arguments.
Not strong enough today. Let's break this down into 4 chapters.
Alright,
Their
explain it to
speed,
me.
skill, abilities, and power. First off, who was faster? Yuji's greatest speed feat
I
is
was
the Black
thinking
Flash.
Denji was gonna be
In
way
order to apply
faster.
cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a strike,
I wouldn't be
Yuji would have
surprised
to
if
move and
speed was
react at
gonna
over
him.
900 times the speed of sound. Insanely
Yeah,
fast.
1,000 times.
Remember that time Denji
Significant
dodged
times
that
with
flag
Hashimoto's
that
EM
Yorgo
waves and
summoned
Jacob's
from
ladder,
the
but the
moon?
speed is
You know,
unclear.
the one that's
You would
over
avoid the EM waves before they're fired.
200,000
Fire
miles away.
calculations and
Considering
reach
Denji's
Denji
position
back
from
in both.
start to
Okay.
impact, all while in the midst of a fast-paced battle, this must have happened in a matter of seconds. We'll lowball it and say 10.
10 seconds,
It'd
okay.
probably have to be faster to use against Denji in a fight. This means the flag must have been moving over 12% of the speed
12%
of
light
light.
speed. Oh,
Over
way
100
faster.
times
Yeah.
faster than the Black Flash.
I wasn't going to
Now,
be surprised
Yuji
that
has gotten
Denji was
significantly
getting
stronger
faster.
since his adolescence, but we know
Tomorrow,
for a fact that in Jujutsu
Gojo
Kaisen, relative speeds are something
despite
humanity
this
has
dominant
explicitly not
power,
yet
which is
achieved.
like
So it's pretty
not even
clear
top
that
tier
Denji
in
takes
JJK
speed.
with reliable scale.
However,
Okay.
Yuji has made a career out of going up against enemies far out of his league by relying on his skill. And what a career it's been!
Yes, it
He
has.
defeated the King of Curses
King of
all before he
Curses.
was even an adult, and he continued to train and master his jujutsu techniques for decades. Whereas Denji, while certainly a clever, unorthodox fighter, would often get by due to his sheer stubbornness and durability more than anything else. With Yuji's greater experience and martial arts combined, he was definitely the more skilled fighter. What wasn't as clear-cut was who had the better abilities.
Okay, break it
Specifically,
down.
how well they can cut each other and how well they can heal from being cut.
Yeah,
So I guess
explain.
it's their cut ability.
Cut abilities.
Both could survive pretty insane wounds.
Yeah.
But Denji's devil healing factor was superior. The
Okay,
most Yuji has
yeah.
ever healed were some big slashes against his stomach. And while
Right.
other similarly powerful sorcerers like Gojo could regenerate lost
Regenerate.
limbs, Denji could regenerate
Regenerate
almost all of his body from
okay.
a single cord pull. That being
Denji's
said,
poison
Yuji's
resistance and
full targeting
regeneration
attacks have
counters
done lasting
Yuji's
damage
poisonous
against
blood.
those
I
with
figured
superior
that was
healing
gonna
like Mahito.
be the
Not
counter
just
argument.
that, but literally splitting two souls apart.
Yeah.
That's how he beat Sukuna, and he could
that's
potentially
how
do
he-
the same thing to
yeah, I was
break apart
thinking that was
Denji
gonna
and
be the
Pochita.
case.
However, it's not so simple.
Not
Sukuna was
simple.
already severely weakened at the time,
He was
and
weakened,
it took
okay.
Yuji several hits to separate him and Megumi. And on top of that, even if Denji and Pochita were split up, we know they keep a metaphysical connection when apart. In
Right.
fact, they were split up when they were fighting Makaba,
Yeah,
and
they
they
were.
had no problem rejoining.
No,
No
they didn't.
reason they couldn't do it again here. However, Denji's healing factor isn't unlimited. He'll need blood to heal eventually,
blood,
and the
yep.
range and speed of Yuji's slashes would force Denji to tank them to get up close. Even
Okay.
if he could,
You
Yuji's
can
healing
tell even
factor
block
wouldn't
Denji's
last
chainsaw by
nearly as
coding
long
his hands
against
and slash,
Denji's
but Denji's
chainsaw.
scared,
But then
Yuji
Yuji
could
could
can't
back
react
off,
in time.
Denji
Yeah.
chase him, and so on. Like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object, neither had a clear edge in hunability.
Alright,
So what it ultimately came down to was power.
Let's see how
Who could do the most damage and wear the other guy down
we didn't
first?
give any
Yuji slicing
calculations
apart
for
an entire
both.
city
So
is one of the most impressive feats in all of Jujutsu Kaisen. By measuring the clouds of dust created in his attack's wake,
Yeah, that's gonna be
we
a
can
lot of
estimate
energy.
he launched over 5.5 million tons of debris into the air. That kind of force is equivalent to over 3 megatons of TNT, comparable to a hydrogen bomb.
But unfortunately for Yuji, while he could cut apart a city, Denji was
Denji
Oregon
was
level.
The state of Oregon is the
Oregon.
9th largest in the Union by total
State.
area. Nearly 100,000 square
Scandal
miles.
can
By
reach
estimating its
yields
volume,
Chainsaw
Yoru
Man
compressed a
versus
mass weighing over 750
700
trillion
trillion
tons. One swing from that
How
sword
much?
would hit with an energy of over 30,000 megatons of TNT.
Oh my god,
Which is like
gigatons.
10,000 hydrogen bombs.
Way
And
more
not only
than
did
what
Denji
the
survive a
Yuji-
swing, he straight up
So that wasn't
overpowered
close.
it. That's insanely strong,
Or,
but not inconsistent.
okay.
Like the time Yoru fired that globe-spanning
Yuji
near-light
can
speed
be
bullet
on
from
the
the
bows and
Statue
wear
of
the
Liberty.
ladders.
Sure,
So,
Yuji's citywide dismantle was done casually, but so was Yoru crumbling
is Yoru.
Oregon. Yuji's dismantles would need to be a million
So
percent
that was-
stronger to
yeah.
do significant damage to Denji.
I
Especially
didn't
with
think the power
Denji's
gap was
OP
that
healing
big
factor too.
Denji takes the final edge in
in
power.
power.
All Denji needed was one good hit to finish the fight.
Yeah.
And with his far greater speed, it was only a matter of time.
What can I say, Yuji? Denji's just got that dog in him.
The winner is Denji, the Chainsaw Man.
I'm gonna sleep.
Next time on Death Battle.
Let's just. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. Sorry. Shit. I'm gonna sleep.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death
It's
Battle.
done.
Thanks for watching.
Okay. Alright, sorry about that. That was just my mom. So Sentry vs Superboy Prime, so this is the latest one. So I already did a prediction on this. And I said Superboy Prime, but that might change, so this one, yeah, I figured that. I was thinking it was gonna go to Denji. Well, I was predicting Yuji, but like the card and arguments made me almost go Denji. But I'm not mad at the result, so nothing you can do. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Finally caught up on the episodes.